quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Julio Teheran gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he uses both the four-seam and the two-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Oh and 1, here it comes. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit, and with his speed, he may be thinking about two. Around first, digging for two, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at ball one here. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee.
And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Batting third, the right fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So it was a swinging strike three. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And a ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Slow roller back to the mound, and a rather easy first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Trevor Plouffe comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the designated
digging
hitter,
in, Garrett Daleski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Mookie Betts waits on deck. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he sets him down swinging. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th. Left fielder.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th. Shortstop. Number 39.
Now at the plate, number 39. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. He hit a sac fly earlier. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Young hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Chris Young.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. For Young, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes over to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. The relay, but he is in there.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Sanchez
starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else. When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Deleski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that goes right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jacoby Ellsbury goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with Yankees forced to settle for 1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, number 65.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Junior.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. Bradley waits on the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Castro.
First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There, this one's from Moustakas at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throw. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Moreland will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That misses, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Young. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Chris Young.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul. Here's another 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
2-0. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Xander Bogaerts would be next. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
First delivery to him on the way. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Moreland moving in, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Number 39. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Doug Fister will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Doug Fister.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Now
Trevor
batting,
Plouffe goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Garrett Dulesky is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they'll get 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Plouffe racing back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Chris Young, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Blake Swihart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in. Number 39. He's
Yankees,
working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 39.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfield. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Betts calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that one right down Main Street.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that's too high, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that's finally over for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Moreland. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
First baseman.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead holds at 8-0. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Melvin Upton Jr. will come on now and pinch run here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got an out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. Standing in, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is in the air now, out to left. Plouffe is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Moreland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tyler Clippard enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Leonis Martin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
number 12, Leonis Martin.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Martin rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Ready on 0-2.
And will sub back.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez goes to get it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. Masahiro Tanaka with his 4th win.